Okay, and welcome back. So, as you can see here, my custom skin didn't load. Not really sure why that is. I'll have to look into that. I also am playing very slightly with some mods. I've installed a mod, Optifine, which is supposed to just basically make it run a little bit better. You can definitely Google it. Modding and stuff I'm not really going to get into nor cover, and I don't really want to add, per se, many mods to the game. I'm just going to check my video settings here. So brightness at 50, that's good. The extra settings that you're seeing are just the mod stuff. Don't pay attention. Bring us back field of view. Bring it back a little bit. I'm going to go to 70. This just lets us see a little bit more. I kind of feel a little bit too tight when it's on normal. Alright, so plans for today. Obviously, we are going to keep building our little sky fortress here. And let me see, we have our crafting table. So let's get that down. We'll put that right here. Now we have a bunch of cobble, so what I'm going to do is make a stove, or furnace rather. And because I want so much sand to be turned into glass, I'm going to want a couple of furnaces here. So we're going to go ahead and make, I guess 3 will do. Alright, now we're going to left shift so that we're stuck and we will not fall. Take off that torch. We're going to replace it in the background here. And back a little bit. Alright, now we're going to put down our furnaces. One here. And on furnaces, if you shift click, you can just place one right on top. And same with the crafting table. If you shift and then you right click, you can place your furnace. So we'll go ahead and put in our sand. Now if you notice there, what I did was I picked up the full block of all the sand, 64 of them, with left click, put it down with left click. If I right click, it actually cuts it in half, and I can put half back in here. And that's important because when I go to my next furnace, I now put 32 and 32. If I then put the remainder here, probably even that out a little bit more. There, we'll do about, that's about right. Okay, now we're going to put some coal in the ovens to get them going. I need more coal. I need a lot of resources at this point. As you can see, I have 8 iron ore, which is great. I have 6 gold ore, which is again awesome. We do have some cobblestone. That's good for just, general building purposes. And so I can tidy those stacks up. Have seeds that we can start. We need to start a wheat farm actually. We have some leather, so we're going to build with a lot of the materials you're seeing here we are going to be using, especially the glass, because I want our sky fort made out of glass, but I still need a whole bunch more coal to be able to cook it all up, basically. So I'm going to run out very soon. Like, this pretty much wipes out my coal. So I will have to go back into the mine, and I'm going to do a mining technique known as strip mining. That's why we dug down to level 12. I'll show you how to do strip mining. We'll do some dubstep over top. Should be a lot of fun. Since it's nighttime, I'm not going to bother to venture down, though, because I know that my little hidey hole up here is pretty safe. Alright, so from the center, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out. Because I'm shift-clicking again, I'm not going to fall off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th block is the middle. So we'll go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's the middle. Okay. I'm going to go, I think 6 out from my middle little workbench here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you look down, you can see how I'm placing the blocks there. Lots of building tips that you just kind of pick up as you go playing Minecraft. And I did want to talk about as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of my style for this Minecraft playthrough. What I want to do, and everybody kind of has their own way of playing Minecraft. That's kind of the beauty of this whole game. You can really do just about whatever you want to do. And there are a whole bunch of different modes to play with. There's mods that you can download, so you can make, I'm sure there are ones like, per se, you want vampires in your world, and you can make an entire zombie apocalypse appear. Like, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with this game. I'm not going to get into modding. I want to keep it straight vanilla, just like you would buy it right from the website. No modding whatsoever. I am using Optifine, but that's just because my computer is so slow that it actually helps to make everything look reasonable when I'm recording, so that in HD it still looks good. I don't want to use, have everything on low and have no lighting effects or anything like that. So Optifine just helps kind of boost up the power of my older PC. Okay, so in any case, we are going to have to go and we are going to have to mine out a lot of resources. Kind of forgot what I was saying there. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're going to build this platform of glass. We're going to have to get started on just a whole bunch of stuff to get our world working. That's right. So in regards to building off camera, that's something I'm not going to do. It's not a matter of me being lazy. A lot of Minecrafters and a lot of the Minecraft LPs that are out there, there is a whole bunch of building that gets done off camera, and I don't know why, but it's always been something that's kind of always irked me. I want to see people do the buildings, and I realize like some of the tasks that you're building, like what I'm doing here, it can just be a little bit monotonous, and I can understand why people might not really want to watch it. But that's sort of what I want the difference for my LP to be. I want to be able to place every block, and every block that you see placed in my world, we're going to experience together. I think that that's going to be the difference and the driving force. That's what's going to set me apart. Because I want that every single block has been placed on camera, and I'm doing recordings of it. You obviously are well aware I like to throw in the dubstep music beds and then speed up the video, and I think that's going to be my way of getting around the, oh, well, this is probably going to be pretty boring, or if I don't have anything to say. Because I always don't, I run out of things to talk about sometimes, and I'm sure it comes through on the recordings. So if I feel like I need to be silent, then that's when I'll usually ask or say, hey, we're going to do some music beds right now. And I think that that's the way I'm going to go about doing builds. If it is going to be a very complex build, I'm just going to throw on a music bed and get to work. Just like today when I go branch mining. I'm not going to make you guys have to watch the entire video, but I think having a music overlay kind of makes it fun to watch, or at least I always enjoy it when I see it done on other people's Let's Plays. I also forgot to give props the other day to Co-Star. Co-Star is definitely one of my favorite Let's Players. Every time there's a new Co's quest, I have to watch it. It's awesome. I really enjoy his work, and he's a pretty big inspiration to me. Along with Nvidia Zen and obviously Etho's Lab. He teaches you just about everything you could possibly want to know for Minecraft, and does really good tutorials. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. Etho's Lab. Definitely good for anyone wanting to start out in this game. Alright, so we're going to put some torches down. So again, we want to light the area up. And see, here's the problem. We're already out of coal. Alright, so I think it's time that we seriously consider doing the branch mining. I have food, I can cook it when I get to the branch mine. How much nighttime do we have left? And not too much, I don't think. See, there's the moon. Oh, okay, so it's still only about halfway. I'm trying to think if we can do any more building, or if it's just worth it to run to the branch mine. Let's see. Where is it from here? There's a Zambi. I was trying to get eyes on my branch mine. There's those pumpkins. I really want to get pumpkins. Pumpkins with a torch in them become jack-o'-lanterns, and they're a really good lighting source. I really enjoy the look of them if you can hide the face. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's off that way. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go Geronimo style. Alright, so we're going to find water that we can jump into. We'll go down here. Okay. The reason I like this was because there was a waterfall, so where is that waterfall? Oh, there we go. Jump down. Oop! Jump down. What's this here? I might be able to make that. Jump. Jump. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to try to shoot for that water there. Hopefully I won't die. There's a creeper right there, so I'm going to have to basically make it a beeline for my base. I think that is actually it right there. Alright, so wish me luck, and here we go. Okay, I made it. Jump, jump, jump. Run. Run, 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 run. Don't get lost. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, there's some coal. That's good to know. It is relatively close and exposed. Okay, gotta be careful here. Looks like it's changing. Oh, I lost my way here. Alright, let's try to... Oh, there's there's my little buddy coming to give me a hug. We're going to avoid him. Alright, we'll run this way. So I know I could see the waterfall from far off, and it looked cool from a side view. It's got to be over there. Let's go that way. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. And there's a Zambi. Sun's going to come up soon, which means that they'll all burn. Oh, they're already starting. Go up like a candle. And there's the mine. Alright, so as already previously stated, and by the way, one thing I do need to do is put a door on here. I think that is a must-do. Let's do that right away. I'm also going to have to fix up all these creeper holes that are out here. Okay, we'll go down here. Do I have an axe? I don't, but I also don't have any wood. So yeah, I definitely have to cover up the creeper holes. I'm going to go down and mine out. I'm looking for iron rather. I'm looking for redstone and coal. Redstone and stuff I haven't really touched on, nor have I really built anything with pistons and all that good stuff. Basically, there's a whole bunch of mechanical components and stuff that you can play with in Minecraft. So there's a lot that you can kind of really make some pretty incredible traps in Minecraft, and I'm going to go over and make a lot of them. Like I need a mob grinder, which mob grinder means basically a machine that's designed to kill the bad guys. So it gathers them up, and then we'll get rid of them, and you get the resources that they drop. So really, really super handy to have, and a really good way to build resources. Definitely going to be making a mob grinder. Okay. And I'm hoping that today, maybe we'll find some diamonds. I mean, we're at the right level. Really would like to have some diamonds. Because there are a couple of things I definitely want to start playing with as well, which is I want to start enchanting items. When I'm getting levels, those levels can be used towards enchanting towards an item. Now when you enchant an item, You can have like faster pick speed, more durable picks. I think I might have covered this a little bit in another video, but really want to do enchanting and make sure life a whole lot easier. Alright, so we make some wood planks, and if we put them kind of in the shape of a door, we get a door. So let's put our door down. No, wrong side, I think. Yeah, because I want to do a double wide door. So I think we go the other side here. Okay, then here. Oh, I have a shovel. Should have used my shovel. Sorry about that, guys. So now we're going to take 2 doors. Kind of make this mine a little more appealing. I like the way that looks. Looks great. I think we can put some stairs leading up to our doors. So we'll go ahead and do that. Make a couple stone steps here. Alright, perfect. Yeah, let's go this way. We've got to fix up our blown up entranceway here. Thank you, Mr. Creepers, again. Coming and visiting us, and always the life of a party. Ruining your stuff. Alright, and I think we're going to put glass out here so we'll have a way of looking out. Oh, perfect. That's beautiful. Forgot I had that there, actually. More glass, more better. I want to cook too. Let's cook up some steaks so we don't starve to death. Alright, perfect. So there's a little bit of an improved entranceway now. Put 2 torches up there when I get some coal. Alright, so we're going to go mining for resources. We're going to gather some coal, and we're going to obviously mine for anything else we can find. Iron would be great. Need stacks and stacks of that. Okay, so in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and put on some dubstep, but you know what? I don't think we did our introduction, did we? So let's go ahead and do that first. Okay, so today in Minecraft, we're going to go ahead and gather resources in the bottom of our mine, and we're going to go over the mining technique of shaft mining. We're going to obviously gather more sand. We're going to use that sand to make glass, and we're going to build our sky fort. We're going to hopefully find sheep again so we can make a bed. That's something I'm going to keep my eyes out for. As well, I want to harvest the pumpkins. I'd also like to touch up the shaft mine, but I don't think I'm going to get to that this episode. Okay, so now we're going to start doing our branch mining. And I'll just show you before we start the music what it is I'll be doing, and then doing all over and over and over and over again. And again, I do have to raise this up a little bit because as I'm going, I think he's actually hitting his head. Alright, so we're 3 up. And what we're going to do is clear this out. I think I'm going to go... So I'm going to go and dig this out here. So start here, 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 here. And I think that's center, right? Let's see. Make sure it's center with my way back up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's center. Alright, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and dig this out, and I'm going to dig this back probably about 50 blocks or so. So we're already going to find a lot of resources just doing that. And then I'm going to tell you about the other part of the mine and how we're going to put it all together. So without further ado, I give to you some dubstep.
This house is haunted. I hear sounds. They only happen when you're not around. The pressure when you're gone. They don't believe me.
Okay, and welcome back here. Figured I'd pick it up here. So, oh, I really shouldn't be digging straight below me, especially at this depth. Because as we know, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to hit something here. I think I might actually be able to safely remove this, but if there's a lava pool underneath, then when I break it, the rocks would melt, so there's no real point. Alright, so this is about as far as I'm going to make the corridor for now. But now, what we're going to do is come back up here. We're going to actually start on the branches. Now, branch mining, what we do is we start right about here. I'm going to dig 3 up, and I'm going to go for a very long time. And how I've been kind of keeping track of where to place torches is I want to do it about every 5. Now I think 5 might be a little bit of overkill, but oh well. The reason I like 5 is that I can stand right here, I make a hole, and when my pick no longer picks, that's 5. So I can just very easily always measure out 5 without really having to count anything. There, I know they're 5 apart. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, they're 4. I don't, you know what? Having more light really just, it doesn't hurt. It starts to get into, I'm using more torches than are necessary. I might change my game plan, but for now, oh well. I can waste a few torches if need be. I want to make sure it's really well lit. I don't want anything jumping me when I'm down here mining. I can kind of get into the zone, you know? And do we have any wood? We do not. Alright, we're going to go back up here. Looks like it's daytime. It's another advantage of having glass. We can get a quick view right out. Alright, so I'm going to see about... Oh, or it's just becoming daytime. Alright, let me see here. We need more wood. That's what this comes down to. Let's go get some more. Alright. And we haven't been replacing our trees. I've been actually being pretty bad at that. Need to keep putting down more trees whenever we take one. And this time I'm going to make an axe, so that way we don't have to punch the trees anymore. Okay, let's use that to make an axe. I'm also going to go around and make sure that there are no leaf deposits that are left. If there's one piece of the trunk of the tree still on the tree, if you haven't harvested it, then what'll end up happening is it won't decay the leaves around that piece, and you'll end up with basically just a whole bunch sticking out in the air. And that just clogs everything out, makes everything look kind of ugly when you're looking at it from an aesthetic point. Alright, we'll need more shovels too, but those can wait. And we did use all our coal, didn't we? Oh, well, we still do have other fuel sources here with the wood. One thing I also want to make, and I'll do that right now, I think I have enough. Yes, ooh, we do, and it is raining, it's loud. 1 second here. Turn our sound down. Alright. Alright, so if we go ahead and line the crafting table with wood, we can make a chest. Chests are very, very important, super useful. It basically makes your inventory space a whole lot larger. So chests, I think chests are going to go downstairs. I think I might actually be better just to head over to my branch mine instead of heading out there right now. Looks nasty. We'll go get some trees in a minute. Alright, for now though, I'll show you where we're going to put our chest. Alright. This way we don't have to go up and down. I'm also going to put a crafting table down here. Alright, so we'll put it right, I think here's where we'll start our storage room. It does have to be 3 high, so like everything else. And actually, because it's a storage room, where I put the chest, I'll make 4 high. I'll explain a little bit further once I have more chests to actually put down. Okay, and the chest will start right here. Right here. Alright, so I'll put my first chest down. There we go. Alright, so this is a chest. We can put materials we're not going to use. Not a huge fan of gravel. Just like sand, gravel follows gravity rules. So if I put, you've seen me digging it out there and it was falling down. And it works just like sand. Except it's obviously stone gravel, so it'll fall. And just any block that is affected by gravity like that does not make for a good building tool. It is good in certain situations. I don't find myself using a whole lot, though, to be honest. Okay, so we'll put everything in here that we're not currently using. When I walk up to a chest, I usually just dump everything. Just put everything in, and then I'll take out what I need. Okay, so what do we need? We'll need to use the wood. I'll want to make a oven. We'll need the sticks. We'll want to smelt the ore. We'll want to smelt the gold. Okay, so there's our chest. Right here. Thinking, you know what, maybe right, this will be too long. Then maybe another 2 if I do 2 rows, but I don't want a space in between. So here, I think here would be fine for a crafting table, especially if it's just, we're not really permanently setting up per se. Nothing I'm doing is going to be locked in stone. Make another crafting table. And we'll use that crafting table to make an oven. Or furnace, rather. I don't know why I keep calling them ovens. I don't know if they've ever even been named ovens. Just for some reason that's in my head. And we'll put our ore in there. I'm going to put one more. Oh, that's something we'll definitely need as torches. Alright, so I'm going to put one more torch up here. Yeah. Then we'll go chisel this out. I think we're going to do another oven over top. Kind of a too high oven with a crafting table as a base. Furnace, 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 furnace. I need to get furnace into my head. That is what this is. It is not an oven. It does cook stuff, but well, it also makes food. So I guess that's why I'm a little confused. It's an oven. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start shaft mining here again, and yeah, so that we now have a chest. Wonderful. And if we die, this will remain full. I think if they get blown up, they can disappear though. I think that was true of the temple. When it blew up, we lost those items and chests. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start branch mining here. And hopefully we will get some more coal and some more resources. So enjoy. Yeah, okay, so I think that's about all we're going to do for the branch mine for now. We picked up quite a bit of iron there, which is awesome. Iron. Gotta get used to calling it iron. And more gravel. Yay! We got some redstone dust. Again, we're going to do some super cool stuff with that. Not this episode, though. And I still want to go and mine out some sand. We need a lot of sand to make glass. I really wish we had found some coal, but I know there is some coal. There is some coal that was exposed on that mountainside, so I think we're going to go there. Alright, up we go. How we doing out here? Oh, it's rainy still. Oh boy. That's never a good sign. Okay. Go here. I'm gonna just try to light up around our little cave here a little bit, so that creepers won't spawn and we won't get jumped as much when we walk out. Surprised we didn't get hit right now. Okay, here we go. Up. I made that axe. I should kill, or rather, harvest some more trees. Alright, well, anyway. Let's get a little lighting going there. It's too risky to be going out very far. So I'm just going to kind of try to stay near my base here. Relative safety. Get some light going. Again, lighting level are the key to when bad guys will show up. When they will spawn, rather. Basically, the game will check and see what light level the square is at. If it's lower than, I think the lighting might be 8. I still haven't checked out what the lighting level is. Oh, here. There's a skeleton shooting me there. Hello. But if you change the lighting levels by adding torches to the outside, then you will not have spawns anymore, which is great. So there are no areas where creepers, skeletons, zombies, all them can just show up and start hunting me. Alright. That's good. I think I seen... He's having a little swim out there. Hey, guy. And it looks like now the weather has lifted. There is no more rain. Oh boy. Go up here. Oh. Hello. Oh. Tricky. Let's take our sword out. Oh. Let's actually approach from the side here. Jump, 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 and attack. Alrighty. So something to keep in mind, a little pro tip here, when we're hunting down skeletons, is that they shoot their arrows from the top of their head. So if you want to avoid being shot, if you're below them, and all you can see is their legs, they can't hit you. So something very important to keep in mind. And when we're building traps, we'll always be looking at their legs because of that reason, as they shoot out of the top of their heads. Funny place for arrows to come from, but then again, they're skeletons. Could you really argue with them? How they choose to lead their life is up to them. Shooting arrows out of the top of their head and all. Alright. Get some axe here. Get some wood. I want some more saplings, some kind of staying around the trees that should be degrading soon. More saplings, no. I should definitely make some shears as well once I get some of that coal, brew up some of that iron. Chop, 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 chop. I'm just getting some wood for now, because we always need more wood. Actually, I can show you guys a trick if I can get some saplings, we're going to use bone meal to instantly grow a tree. That's right, you can have grown trees on demand in this game if you have a bone, and we do. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to start on my... I'm going to put down my wheat for my wheat farm. That's what we'll do. Which means I'll have to go get the seeds. Or we just find seeds by going like this. And eventually one will drop seeds. Oh, there's another one. Sapling. Seeds, please. Seeds, please. Oh, I'm having... Oh, there we go. Yay, we have one seed. Perfect. So all we need is one. Alright, we'll put our saplings back down. Oh! Where'd he come from? Oh, hello. Hiding in the shade, are you? Done. Level 5 already. What? Oh. Put a whole bunch right here so I can just come out of my hidey hole and chop them all down. Alright, and then as for our wheat farm, we could start our wheat farm where? Where should we have our wheat farm? Right over here would be a good area to start. Yeah. Let's start a wheat farm right in here. And of course, we don't have a hoe. Alright, so give me a moment here. I forgot to get the necessary tools to actually build our little farm here. Actually, you know what? No. We'll place the wheat. I was going to say I should go and mine that coal. We'll place the wheat. There's just so many things to do. Anyways, we'll place the wheat. We'll go and mine that coal so we can get a bucket going. Alright, so we take the bones, and they make bone meal. Now we go outside. We find an appropriate spot to start our farm. I think, again, this right here. This will be a great spot to have a little farm going. So this is where we're going to start our farm. Alright. And you know, having crafting tables so close together never hurts anything. Having more spaces to do crafting makes the game a little bit easier because you don't always have to run everywhere. I actually think I'm going to take this one to go to, so I have a crafting table on me at all times. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a hoe so that we can hoe out dirt. We'll make one out of wood. I'm not really that concerned about a hoe, to be honest with you. There we go. So we just need one little space just for demonstration purposes. So this is how the farm is going to work. You hoe the ground. It has to be within 4 of water. So here's water. 1. So 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be okay from that water source. Let's just be sure. There, I know that one's definitely close to water. Rather be safe than sorry. Alright, we put down our seeds. Now seeds, with the proper light level, will eventually grow into wheat, and wheat looks like that. So if you have the bone mill, you can just insta-grow the wheat. And then it gives you seeds back. Gave me the one time. Usually it'll give you 2 seeds though. So it just exponentially, you get more and more seeds. And more wheat. So it's awesome. Farming, a whole lot of fun. Really enjoy it. And then of course we can put up fences and we can put our cows, pigs, sheep, all those good little herding animals, and breed them with different food recipes, like a cow. If I give a cow a piece of wheat, that's another thing to avoid. If you jump on tilled land, it'll untill it. So watch. Tilled. Don't jump on that land. never jump. Walk away and then jump. So I was saying, I forget what I was saying. I noticed that till and I got all lost. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take the wheat. We put through wheat like so, and that will give us bread. Bread is a great food source. No pig death or cow death required. Alright, so that's the starter of our farm. We will obviously get something quite a lot bigger going in the near future. For now, we want to go get that coal. Let's focus. Hello, cows. Oh, right. So, this is exactly what I was saying. If I had wheat, which, shoot, I should have kept one. But the cows will actually follow you. And if you give them wheat to two cows, they'll go face to face and make a little baby cow. So you can actually breed animals. And that's just a whole another lot of fun too. So we're definitely going to do some animal breeding. That way we can always have a renewable source of cows and pigs and whatnot. Alright, I love when coal is just exposed like that. Saying, hello, come get me. Come use me. I got recipes for you, buddy. And we'll go get some more sand. And we'll start cooking. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so I don't have too much to say. And if you don't have anything to say, you really shouldn't be making anything up or just, trying to talk to avoid time. So what I'm going to do is do some dubstepping. I'm going to collect this coal. I'm going to go out to the desert that we were at previous, and I'm going to start remining some of that sand. I'm going to be using the technique I showed the other day, which is to place the torches down underneath and then break the block, and the sand will break down on top of it. And we're going to go get a couple stacks of sand. So, I leave you to dubstep for now, and I will be back once we have the stand. Alright, well, sorry to interrupt you there, but I just noticed there is a village over here. I completely did not see that the other day. So we have a village, which is awesome because villages, have, they have just inherent resources. Hello, villager! Yay, we found villagers! Alright, so villagers, you can actually give them emeralds, and here, if I give him 2 emeralds, he'll give me a leather cap. Oh, when it gets nighttime, they all go in their house and hide because they're smart. Oh, yes. We get free bookshelves, too. I'm going to take these. Or books, rather. These are bookshelves. They're used in enchanting. So, we're going to collect them. I'll take your crafting table as well, buddy. Anyways, these are used to enchant, make your enchanting table. Hello. Goodbye. Now, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually trap these villagers inside. I know I'm playing on hard, and in hard mode, zombies can actually bust down doors. Now, zombies and skeletons and all of them will automatically rush towards any sort of villager. So the villagers are super unsafe. They'll break down the door, they'll get in there, and you won't have a village anymore. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that doesn't happen to our villagers. I want to make sure that we still have them if and when we want to do village activities. So I'm just going to bar off their doors, lock them in for now. It's for their own safety. Oh, and this is some really cool stuff in here. Haha, this is the foraging area. Little blacksmithing area here. Cool. Go through here. Oh, he's going crazy. Hey, don't go swimming through the floor. That's not cool. We don't like it when people do that. Ooh, that was cool. Light just came on. I'll come through here. That's awesome. I love villagers. They just look so funny. They look funny. They're great. Got the little noses sticking out and everything. Alright, so definitely have to come investigate these guys some more later. I think I've secured most of the village. I really don't want them getting taken out by zombies. And because I'm playing on hard, I have to make sure to watch out for that. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Heard you want to fight, man. Ooh. Oh, well, I should get some food. I really shouldn't be wandering out here, but I don't have a bed. Somehow I ended up losing it. Yeah, and they have little farms. You can see this is all just a generated little town for those people. These are ladders. I haven't made any yet, but you make them with sticks. If you hold left shift click, you actually stick to the ladder and you can stop. So it's one way to make sure you don't fall off. I didn't know about that for a while. I think that might actually be something that was relatively newly implemented. Hey, you can't get me up here, can you? Alright. Ooh. So there's some natural light from a lava pit in the water there. Just gonna have a look around. I see some fallen sand. Alright, well, we're gonna have to mine some of this out. I don't really want to get eaten by spiders, though. I don't want to wait till daytime either. Try to find an area. I'm gonna dig in. Well, that's not really gonna work well for sand, is it? Okay, let's dig down. 2. One more down. Now we'll set up a torch and try to do this a clever way. So I don't really want to get jumped by all those monsters up there. Alright. I really shouldn't have wasted all that coal. Or, what am I talking about? I should waste those torches, rather. Alright. Come on, buddy. There we go. So we're just going to mine this out. Alright, so just thought I'd point out the village, and we will be back. Okay, perfect. So I think that is all the torch mining / just digging out dirt gonna do for today. So let's get back, start to cook up some more of that sand. And I think it is imperative we find a sheep. So I'm gonna make up some shears. We're gonna find a sheep, we're gonna shear them. I'm gonna go ahead and build us a bed here. So I need to be able to skip these nights. I can be a whole lot more productive. Obviously when you sleep it becomes daytime, and then there's just no worries. No more creepers, no more explosions. This is really cool. It looks like that might be a lighting glitch, so when I go over there, that might just be a flat wall. But we'll go check that out, maybe next episode. Alright, let's head back now to our sky fort, and we'll build up some more glass on it. I hope I'm heading in the right direction. Alright, we'll go up here and see if we can't get our bearings. Yep, there we go. I thought we were going right. You beautiful little waterfall, you. Okay, yeetity. Be careful. Let's go over here, and we'll have a little jump off. Hoop! Wah! There we go. Alright, so let's go up to the back, or back up to our sky fort. Oh, there's some beautiful coal right there. I'm gonna get that too. Need to have a... Are you doing a dance, buddy? Cow's jumping all over the place. Alright, let's get some coal. Coal. Cool coal. Alright, perfect. So a little more coal. Never heard anything. Ow, ow, ow. And we're going to jump up the water stream here. So we're going to get to our fort just for now. I think I might maybe steal those ladders or just make some of my own. Because ladders would be a whole lot easier to get up. When you jump up a water stream, you kind of have to pay attention. Just barely stick your head out, and the water will move you around, so you always have to be careful. There's some coal over there too. Lots of coal. This is great. So you have to be very careful in climbing up a water stream. And the last time, I think we had a hard time getting off of it, didn't we? Yeah, just like there. Alright, so let's go ahead and slow up. I think we'll build a way in here from the waterfall. Whoa, hey, careful now. Alright, now we'll go up. A little waterfall entrance here. Alright, and I'm excited to get back to work finally, now that we've collected some of the materials necessary. I have a feeling we're still going to have to go hunt. We're going to have to do quite a lot more resource gathering. Today was just basically showing you what branch mining looks like. Next episode we're going to just full bore be doing a lot of branch mining. I basically want to gather up enough resources that I don't have to worry about it for a while, and that means that it's going to take just a ton of branches and mining. And again, I'm just going to speed up the video, lay down some music, and we can find a whole bunch of really good goodies together. Okay, and I have wood. Yeah, I do. Great. So we use our crafting table. Let's make some chests up here as well. I think that'd be very handy to have. Never hurts to have more chests. I'm going to go ahead and make 4. There we go. Perfect. So as you can see, I'm running out of space. That's the big benefit to having chests. Alright. And I think we can build onto our little compact station here. We can jump up and shift click, place our chest. There. And now it's a double chest. So I think we can also have one. Let's put one here, one here. Yeah, I'll probably change with I'll change the style around a little bit. But let's put up what we're not going to be using. I'm just going to use this chest again, put everything in it, and I'm going to take out what I actually need. Just basically this makes sure that everything is safe. Because if anything should happen, I will only lose what I have in my little nearest vicinity here. Glass. We'll need our sand. And that's it. So let's start firing some of that up. Sand. Put 7 in there. Just basically guesstimating as to how much will need to be put in. Half in there. Again, we're left clicking, and if we right click and take away, we can cut it in half. Let's save 4 back. Alright, so we're going to cook up some glass there, and we will expand our little dominion. Alright. So yeah, the elephant in the room, I guess I should get out of the way. I had recorded episodes 2 and 3, and I put them up onto YouTube. Now, unbeknownst to me, or what I really should have done before putting them up, was doing just a quick comparison to other volumes on YouTube. I want to match other voluming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want my videos and other videos on YouTube to be relatively similar volume-wise, so you don't have to turn up your speakers, and if you switch into another video, it's not basically going to blast your eardrums off. Oop! Oh, that was scary if I had been a little further out there. Guess I gotta pay a little more attention. But as I was saying, I basically mixed down my audio in my last video without listening to a YouTube sample first. So just putting up somebody else's video, somebody else's channel, and listening to hear how loud it is in comparison with the video that I'm making. That way I kind of get the voluming right. I had put it way too low, and when I checked my results the next day, I just kind of hung my head, because to redo the volume, it's really simple, and it's just a couple slider adjustments that I have to do in my editing program. But to actually render the video, 720p video, for me to render it, takes approximately 2.5 hours, and it ties up my living room PC entirely. So 2.5 to 3, sometimes 4 hours just to render out the video. So to change the voluming took me about 10 minutes. To actually render out the video took another 4 hours, and then to upload it to YouTube took another 2 hours. So those 2 videos being at the wrong volume ensured that I have about 12 hours worth of work ahead of me. So as soon as I found that out last night, I just hung my head and almost cried. It's just, I don't like having to re-edit and redo everything I've already done. But thankfully, elephant's out of the room now. The videos are working fine, they're re-uploaded, so that's great. In fact, as I'm talking, I am currently uploading number 3 again. So that was the hiccup with the channel, and I do apologize if you were watching my videos before and going, hey, this guy isn't talking. I was talking, it was at the wrong level, so it sounded very, very quiet. If you turn up the speakers, though, everything was level with each other, so explosions wouldn't be too loud in comparison to my voice. Again, just everything was turned down way too low. Alright, so we got some more glass here, and I want to, I'm going to finish up the bottom panel here of our little fort, and I think we might call it, you know what, we'll call it a night when I go get a bed. I'll go quickly make a run. I know roughly where some sheep are. I'm pretty sure the sheep are, let's see, where's my waterfall? Here's, oh, I need to see that waterfall. It kind of gives me a reference point for what way I'm looking. Okay, so there's the waterfall. So I think our mining base is right over here, right? Yeah, it's right there. Alright, so let's find out. F3, so we're facing, looks like south is where our mining base operates from the sky build. So I think if we go, if that's south and that's north, I think over this way, which would be south, so northeast, so that would be east. Sorry, directionally impaired here. And actually, let's see, F3. it would be facing, if you look under F, it says 3 east. So that's east. And there we go. I mean, pretty easy. In the east, I know I found sheep, so we'll go find some sheep in the east. Okay. Build an outer platform here. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, perfect. And I want a bed, so I'll get a bed up here. And then that way we don't have to face night anymore. A huge mistake the last episode when I went into that temple with my bed. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's a bad call. Always leave a bed somewhere. Somewhere relatively safe, somewhere enclosed, and sleep in it. That's at your spawn. If you die, you show up back in that nice enclosed safe area. If you take your bed with me like I did, and you lose your bed and you die, or you die rather, then you're done. You set back at respawn. So I don't really know why I did that. I should have just left my bed in the hidey hole and it would have been fine. Instead I ventured forth and got slaughtered numerous times. I hope you all enjoyed that video, by the way. I actually had a lot of fun. It was frustrating for sure, trying to go back and get, the zombie revenge and get revenge for my bed. But it was a lot of fun to do. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. Alright, perfect, and yes, those torches help a whole lot. They tell me right where my base is. So I'm going to see if I can make up some iron ignites, and then we can make some shears, so we can take care. So I'll have to actually hurt the sheep, because I don't want to hurt any sheep. Oh, we're getting a nice amount of glass here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put some glass back here. So we'll come and work on the base a little bit later. I want just to go and get sheepies here, so we'll take a sword with us. And we're going to need... that should be it. I'm going to carry a crafting table with me. I think I'm going to carry a crafting table with me just from now on. Alright, so now we're going to go down. Of course I had to wait till it's the dead of night, right? I mean, what would be an adventure if it wasn't just riddled with danger? Alright, let's see here. So I think I can just Geronimo. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, okay, good. Okay, jump, 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 jump. I maybe want to make an easier path. You know what I could do? Oh, God! Oh, don't go that way. Oh, that was close. That was close. They wanted to say hello to me. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. I'm going to make a run. Bolting into my mind here. Come on, go. Let's actually run. Thank you. You are still not running, but that's okay. What was I saying? I got lost because creepers tried to hug me. Alright, so anyways, I have to do this in the dead of night. Smart, smart, smart. Alright, we'll go down here. And we'll grab some iron. We'll make some iron. We'll make some shears. We'll go grab piggies, or sheep rather. Grab their wool, and we will get rocking on a bed again. Alright, so there is one piece. We need two. Come on, furnace. Come on, furnace. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make up our shears. And of course we do that so we can keep the sheep population alive. Sheep dying, they do give you wool, but you can also just shear it off them using the shears. And that way the pig lives, or sheep lives, and we don't have to lose more of our sheepies. Really didn't want to kill them that one time. But having a bed is it's vital. You have to have one. Alright, now I'm going to make a blitz for the sheep area. And we're going to hopefully not die. If I was a betting man, I'd put my bets on I am going to die very soon and rather tragically, and I'll lose everything. Oh no. It's okay though, that's why I emptied all my stuff out into a chest. I don't really have anything to lose. Okay. So now we're going to go to where I remember seeing my sheep. Hello, skeletons. Skeletons, creepers, and spiders, oh my. Oh, no, that's... I thought that white thing was a sheep, but that's a birch tree. One of my favorite woods is birch. Just as a side note, in real life, if you ever get the chance to have a nice campfire and you throw a birch log on there, it makes this really white smoke and it has a nice sweet smell to it. A very, very lovely wood to burn. I always enjoyed camping and having birch tree campfires. Okay, come on now. Going on an adventure, trying to find a sheep.
This house is haunted. I hear sounds. They only happen when you're not around. The pressure when you're gone. They don't believe me. Believe me. They always have such a way with words. Through tragedy, I fear this world. They always have such a way with words. Through tragedy, I fear this world. The pressure when you're gone. They don't believe me. Believe me. This house is haunted. I hear sounds. They only happen when you're not around. The pressure when you're gone. They don't believe me. Believe me.
Okay, well, that was fun. So, I just fell down a hole and tried to swim in lava. That was great. Alright, so you know what? Finding sheep is going to have to wait, unfortunately. I'm out of time for today. So, what did we do today? Well, today we worked on our branch mine. We did a little bit of a branch. We worked on getting the floor down for our sky build. We also have a chest made, some furnaces, and a couple crafting tables here or there. Overall, I think we did pretty well today. We're going to have obviously a little bit more to do, quite a lot more to find. I am thinking maybe I go and do some branch mining off camera. But again, I kind of really do want everything I'm doing to be on camera and to be a part of the show. And yeah, so we're going to have to find a whole lot more resources. We're going to have to find sheep. We have quite a ways to go. I do eventually want to take this, though, all the way up and until the end of the game, which is called The End, and even a little bit past that. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to build a whole lot of stuff, and we're going to make sure we see it all. So from me to you, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a bow.